So Hartnell, congratulations on your award. How do you feel?
I'm a bit overwhelmed actually. It's not something that you really expect. I sort of just do what I do because I like doing it, and it means a lot to me that people would think that highly of what I do. It's really a great honour.
Now you are heavily involved in the community and in a lot of community groups. What do you say to other young people who are thinking of becoming involved in such activities?
If you're vaguely interested in doing something in the community, just get in there and do it. It's so much fun and it's so rewarding, and the people that you meet along the way are so fantastic. They're all so inspiring and passionate about what they do, and it's just it's a great group of people and a great environment to be involved with. So I would really encourage anybody who's interested in whatever they're doing just to go for it.
Now you do a lot as well as still being in high school. How do you manage your studies with all the activities that you're doing in the community?
Well, the school is really supportive, so a lot of what I do I don't think I would have done without encouragement from certain teachers or certain staff at the school. So that's a big part of it. That really helps as well. But it's a lot of juggling a lot of the time, so it's prioritising and figuring out whether I can go to that meeting and still get the project done in time. But you get it all done. It all sort of works out the kinks in the end. So. And
what's next for you? What do you plan to do with I guess with this behind you? Do you plan to become what's next?
I'm not really sure actually. I think I might just continue doing what I do, and if I can use this to sort of encourage more people to get involved, then I think that would be the best thing that I could do, because I really think that for as great as what I do is, and for the people that are all involved in it, you can always have more people involved. So if having this award can convince other people that they should do what I do, then that would be fantastic. It would just be brilliant for me. Yeah. So.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ray James, congratulations on your award.
Thank you very much for that.
How does it feel to have been presented with this award?
Quite honoured, really. I didn't expect it. I didn't think I had the qualities really for such a prestigious award, but no doubt those people that nominated me thought I did have. So look, I'm extremely proud, particularly on Australia Day, to receive such an award. Great stuff.
Now, you mentioned in your speech just before that you wanted to see the cenotaph moved towards more to into the RSL area. Could you just, I guess, explain to the viewers the reasoning behind that and what that would mean for the RSL?
Yeah, the reason behind it is over the years Trafalgar's grown and the traffic has grown on the highway, and that's where the cenotaph is situated, right on the highway. We've been doing services there since 2007 now, and the traffic's getting heavier and heavier, and the general public can't hear what's been said. This Remembrance Day just gone, the same thing happened, but we also had people walking through the service not understanding fully what it was all about, which I thought was pretty straightforward nowadays, and the 11th, what it's all about all those souls that lost their lives. And the cenotaph is actually an empty coffin. That's what the word means, empty coffin, and it needs a bit of respect. It's an empty coffin for all those names that are inscribed on it, whether it's in Trafalgar, Thorpedale or Mackay or in Queensland, wherever it may be. It's an empty coffin. So I think it needs the respect that it deserves, and we can certainly show the due respect it deserves by placing it at the RSL on dedicated ground. So I believe that's where it should be.
Now, with this award becomes, I guess, a lot of, I guess, social, local ability, I guess, in trying to push for, or trying to, I guess, just have your name out there and be known for what you do. What would you like to do in the next? I guess, what are your goals, I guess, for the RSL in the next year or so, coming off the back of this award?
For the RSL, we have got a bit of a plan, probably over the next 5 years, and this year coming up we're looking at, first of all, getting the cenotaph moved, a memorial wall being built at the flags. We're also looking at getting the building painted, repaired, a building going over the barbecue area which we use for our gunfire breakfasts come Anzac Day, and that's going ahead as we speak now. So there's continuous work at the RSL, and it's an old building. It's coming up for its 100th year celebrations as well. It was first opened in 1922. First thought about in 1919 when we got our charter. So it's a very, very old building, purpose built building for the RSL, not built as a library or not built as a kindergarten, but built as an RSL. So we've got a lot of work planned for the RSL. We also we plant poppies that flower just before Remembrance Day, which adds a little bit more sentiment to the whole affair. So.
And what do you say? You're heavily involved in the community. What do you say to anyone else who might be who would like to become more involved in the community?
Well, volunteerism it can be a bit addictive, but I guess if I don't want to use the word blame, but I guess my mother's probably the reason why I am today. In the genes there somewhere. She is a great giver. Didn't go much from receiving accolades or anything like that, and I love giving. It's fantastic to give back to the community, and when you reach a certain age in life, your working days are virtually over, and you sit back and wonder what you're doing. A bit like Ulysses, he'd finished his work, and as part of the motorcycle club I'm involved in, you think, what are you going to do in your older, mature years? And one thing to do is to give back to the community what you can, and what you give back threefold anyway, I believe. With the RSL, just by doing what we're doing, opening up, and the older generation, I'm not talking about the mature people of the 90s and so on, I believe we've given them an extra 10 years, I think, the smiles on their faces, to come back to a club as it is, and they're just ecstatic that it's back open again. Somewhere to come, rest and talk, even read a book. It's fantastic. So being a community-minded volunteer is a great thing.
Thank you very, very much for that.
Thank you.